Hi, I'm Jessica Citizen from Player Attack. I'm here with Andrew, the owner of Guild Jewellery, who is based in Adelaide and yet makes amazing DC Comics licensed jewellery. It's sparkly things and necklaces and all sorts of things. How did you do that?
Very slowly, very patiently. Yeah.
I mean, people make all sorts of jewellery and people want to make the sort of stuff that you do. And so how did you start deciding to make superhero jewellery?
Well, I'm a traditional jeweler, so I just basically started with my basic knowledge of how to create this. When DC Comics released Blackest Night with a Green Lantern series, basically I thought, wait a second, why aren't I making Green Lantern rings? So I approached Warner Brothers in Melbourne, because they have a Melbourne office, and they said they loved the concept, and then they basically gave me a provisional license. I did a few designs for them, and we quickly expanded into rings, earrings, cufflinks, pendants, just you name it. We do pretty much everything DC Comics. And we also are allowed to make the custom items for pretty much anybody who wants something.
So what sort of custom items have you made that you're allowed to talk about? I know you make some pretty secretive stuff that has to be kept under wraps until someone gets down on one knee, that sort of thing.
I can pretty much talk about it. Basically, I've done, say, Batman engagement rings, wedding bands. I've done a hand-carved Joker face from The Killing Joke, just inspired by that, and that's all put onto like 18 karat gold. So it's all.
How big?
The ring itself is about 11 millimeters wide, so it's actually quite a wide ring, and very expensive. Involved a lot of work, a lot of hours to actually make something like that, because we carve directly into the gold to get that proper finish. But yeah, I'm just really, sometimes it's just really basic stuff, like somebody wants the Shazam lightning bolt, so we can make that. It's easy.
So you have access to the entire DC Comics back catalogue?
The whole back catalogue, the entire database, and they sometimes give me free comics, which is nice.
What's the most obscure thing that you've made?
Oh, obscure. I don't know really how to answer that. Just, I can't really answer it, honestly. Mostly people just want Batman, Flash, Superman, Wonder Woman. I've made Wonder Woman cufflinks, which was really interesting. Yeah, it was very cute, because I don't generally find many women like to wear cufflinks, and I just had a private customer. She basically said, can you make these? And I said, yeah, of course I can.
And so you still work in traditional materials, so it's this is proper jewellery.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We don't do anything less than sterling silver, and we've gone as far as platinum. So anything 18 karat, 9 karat, white gold, yellow gold, palladium. I've done something with palladium, which is, that's an interesting material to work with, but yeah.
What did you make out of palladium?
Oh, just a ring. Yeah. So somebody saw it somewhere and go, oh, I want something out of palladium. It's like, fine. Here's how much it costs. Done.
All right, what was the most fun thing that you've created?
It was definitely that Joker ring I mentioned earlier, because that was a real challenge, because it was about 16 hours of carving.
How did your hands hold up after that?
Oh, it's part of the job. You get used to it.
Actually, can we see your hands? Are they all covered in?
No. I've just got
You've washed your hands.
Clean. Yeah.
I've spoken to jewelers before, and there's so much.
Literally filthy. I've got really good soap and a really tough scrub brush. You just get in there.
So if anyone watching wants to buy, this amazing stuff, how do they do it? Where can they get it from?
Well, I've got my website. It's www.guildjewellery.com.au, and I've got retailers around Australia. I've also got the website. If you have any questions, they can just contact me directly.